All right, so we're finishing up question 28. They ask us in part D when he hits 1,000, when he's making 1,000 a month, he wants to stop increasing. So we're going to figure out how many months that is. Well, when a sub n is 1,000, we can solve for n. So we'll subtract 10 from both sides, and we get 990 is equal to 5n. Divide by 5, both sides by 5, and that gives us the 198. Well, that's in months. We want in years. So take 198 and divide by 12, and that's how I'm coming up with 16.5 years. Okay, then in the E part, they want us to figure out the sum. So we're going to go back up here when basically at 198 months, how many guitars has they made total? All right, and so we're plugging it into the equation that we came up with up here, where we have the 25n plus 5 times n squared over 2. So we're plugging into that, and when you plug in your values, the 198, because I remember our equation is set up in months, then we should come up with 100,485. All right, for 29, it says, write an expression to represent the sum of the first n multiples of 8. All right, so we don't know how many multiples of 8 we're going to do, but we get 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, now, for this, we're coming up with common difference, okay, because a sub 1 is 8, and then we're adding 8 each time. So the difference is 8 as well. Okay, so we're adding 8. Now, if you want to come up with this, I take 24 minus 16. That's going to give me 8. Okay, so A1 and the common difference happen to be the same thing in this one. All right, so let's come up with an a sub n to come up with how we could come up with the fifth term here. A sub n is equal to 8, because that's A1, plus common difference, which is 8, times the n minus 1. So a sub n distribute 8, so we get 8 plus 8n minus 8. So we're going to end up with an is equal to 8n. So those canceled out, went to 0. Alright, so then we're going to plug that into our sum formula. So, which is A1 plus A sub n. Alright, so now n, we don't know. We're trying to set this up for that. A1 is 8. A sub n is 8n. Okay, so we're going to distribute the n through, so we end up with n 8n plus 8n squared over 2. Everything's divisible by 2 in here, so we end up with 4n plus 4n squared.